First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me this truth, peace, and salutations unto the hopeful elect. It's your brother Debar Kabash coming back at you from the GMS Charlotte, North Carolina camp with a real quick lesson to edify through the Ruach HaKodesh. And Yahweh Ratazada's lesson here will be edifying to someone. And I want to entitle this lesson here, We Have No Free Will. Let me say that again. We have no free will, man. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, I kind of been pondering on this lesson here for the last couple of days. You know, how, you know, scriptures tell you that that a man's going is of the Lord, man. You know, so when you're hearing people out there, you know, that are broke, you know, you're hearing, you know, people out there that are, you know, have, you know, just whatever you're going through, right? You got to remember that it's the Lord, right, that's allowing you to go through those things. This is why it's more beneficial, right, to put your trust in the Lord. You see? Because if someone has control over your life, you know, how do you look, you know, going back and forth, you know, trying to take control, you know, of your life? Because if most people had it their way, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, they would be somewhere in Bermuda sipping pina coladas all day for the rest of their life. You see that? But most Israelites out there, right, they're struggling to get by day to day, man. You see, when you read the book of Haggai, right, and also when you read the book of Deuteronomy, you know, it goes into the curses, how the Lord said that curse, right, shall your basket be, roughly paraphrasing. But I just want to do this video here, man, because you have no free will. You see that? Only thing you can do is just put your complete trust in the Lord, man. You see? And, you know, just doing something real quick, man, because it was on my spirit to really do this lesson here. You know, listen to a lot of the brothers, you know, doing videos, you know, on the Day of Atonement, you know, and, you know, the brothers that are, you know, presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, it's the Lord that allowed the brothers to do it. And even, you know, a brother like myself, you know, here it is, what time is it? 7:01, right? And I'm not even, you know, to be honest with you, I'm all right, man. You know, because I trust in the Lord, man. And also been, you know, doing a lot of, you know. But anyway, you know, the point is, right, is we need to trust in the Lord, man, and we have no free will. Man, it's becoming more and more like LA out here, man. So, you know, I want to start here first, you know, because I saw a video, and I may play the video, uploaded by the brother. Matter of fact, let's read this here first. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 11, verse 14, prosperity and adversity. Life and death, poverty and riches come of who? Now, it doesn't say of yourself. Now, it says come of the Lord, man. You know, so everything that we're going through on this side, you know, it's the Lord that's, you know, that's in control. So you brothers and you few sisters out there that are truly doing your best to rehearse righteous acts, right, and to seek the Lord, you know, the Lord allowed you to do that. You know, you hear people out there, you know, that come into this thing and then they, you know, get weak and feeble, and it's the Lord that did it. Because the Lord knows everything. He knew us all from the beginning, man. You see? So let me see here. I want to show you this video here since I actually brought this precept out. You know, because you're hearing people out there that are having a hard time.
Listen, man, I make over 30 an hour. I got a damn good paying job. Listen, if a nigga was to tell me at 18...
And there's the precept right there, Haggai 1:6, and it reads, Ye have so much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. You see, what does that mean? That means you can work your tail off out here. You know, you think that you got control over your own life, and man, right? The Lord, he man, you know, I know Jake's out there that saved up so much money, and then, you know, something wind up happening, and, you know, all the money's gone. You know, but the point is, brothers and sisters, we have no free will. Let's keep going.
18 years old. If a nigga said, yo, Diz, at the age of 36, you're going to be making over $30 an hour, and you're going to be struggling, I would have laughed in his fucking face, man. For real. I would have laughed in his face. You couldn't have told me that at 18 years old. I would have thought that I'd be living.
And we all thought that. You know, we all thought that when, you know, we was younger, we all had dreams and hopes and all of that. You know, but guess what? It's the Lord. You know, it's the Lord. The Lord is in control. See?
Like a king. I don't live outside my means. When I say I'm struggling, that's just to pay bills and to buy food. Inflation, the economy, everything is fucked up. There's no middle class anymore. We're literally the working poor. You have.
See, but a lot of people out there are in the same spirit, man. You know, they're in the same spirit of, you know, why is this happening? Again, because it's the Lord that's in control of it. And going back to the video that I'm bringing out, you have no free will, man. You see that? We have no free will. All we can do is just put our 100% trust in the Lord. Job 13, matter of fact, it's like here. This is the book of Job, chapter 33, and I'm going to start at verse 14. It reads, "For the Most High spake once, yet men perceive it not." You see that? It says, "In a dream and a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumberings upon the bed," right? It says, he opened, just like it, then he openeth the ears of men and sealeth their instruction. You see, so again, right, going back, right, we don't have any free will. We have none. You know, it's the Lord that, you know, if we wake up in the morning and go out here and, you know, whatever, it's the Lord that did it. You wake up in the morning and you don't have $1 in your pocket, and next thing you know, at the end of the day, you got $100. It's the Lord that did it. You see? The Lord sealeth men's instructions. You see? So if you out there working your tail off, you know, and, you know, you find yourself broke, it's the Lord that did it. This is why we need Yahawashi. This is why we do things like how we're doing now, man. Going into what? The Sabbath Day of Atonement. You know, to offer our bodies as a living sacrifice. You see? Because we need Yahawashi. Let's read this here. This is the book, right, of Psalm chapter 24, verse 1. And it reads, "A Psalm of David. The earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein." What does that mean? All right, it means that everything that's on earth belongs to the Lord. You see that? Everything. So, you know, when you see people out here that are rich, you know, and all that, scriptures say they received their consolation on this side. A lot of people out there, you see out there with money, a lot of them sold, you know, have sold out in some form or fashion. You see? But you brothers and you few sisters out there that are getting by from day to day, you know, again, it's the Lord that's allowing you to get by from day to day. Because a lot of people, they're not making it, man. So again, you know, going back here, you know, we have no free will. Only thing we can do is just trust in the Lord, man. That's all we can do at the end of the day. You know, it's to trust in the Lord. You know? And a few thoughts that I have, you know, on you brothers and few sisters that are, you know, coming off the Sabbath Day of Atonement. Please don't go out here and bug out. You know, and what I mean by that is, you know, if you know, taking a dry fast for 24 hours, don't go out here and eat some McDonald's and all of that, man. No. You know, go out here and get you some watermelon, and, you know, that's how you come down from a fast. You know, man, like myself, I've, you know, been fasting for the last couple of weeks now, you know, and I feel good about it, man. But don't go out here and just start pumping some stuff into your body that probably gonna have you puking somewhere, man. All right, you brothers and few sisters out there, you know, not talking about you brothers and you sincere brothers and sisters, but, you know, yeah, don't, you know, just take it easy, Jake. Anyway, going back to the title of the lesson, we have no free will. Let's read this here. Proverbs 20 and 24. We should all know this. A man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? You see that? What does that mean? All right, let's keep going. Let's keep reading more of them. Proverbs chapter 5, verse 21. And it reads, For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he pondereth all his goings. You see? So just, we don't have any free will. I'm sorry. All we can do is just completely trust in the Lord. Pray for the best. Let's read this here if it'll work. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 12, and it reads, He madeth the earth by his power. He established the world by his wisdom, and he stretcheth out the heavens by his direction. You see? So, again, I'm just nailing the point home. Bringing them out. This is the book, right? It's don't gotta be a long lesson. Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 23, and it reads, O Lord, I know that the ways of man is not in himself. It is not in a man that walketh to direct his steps. You see that? Why? Because it's the Lord that's in control of it all. Is there more in here? Let me see here. O Lord, correcteth me, but with judgment. Not with thine anger, lest thou bring me to nothing. And it says, pour out thy fury upon the heathen. That was pretty much the point. Well, I'll read it. Pour out thy fury upon the heathen, that thou, that know not thee, and upon the families that call not on thy name. Ooh, it says, for they have eaten up Jacob and devoured him, and consumed him, and have made this inhabitation desolate. You see that? So, just wanted to, bring out this lesson here. Just something real quick through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Jake, you have no control over the Lord. This is why we should trust in him. You see? This is why we should definitely do our best to trust in the Lord. You see that? Because at the end of the day, we don't have any free will. So I hope that this lesson here was, edifying to somebody. Yes, it was, whatever, right? We don't do these lessons here for entertainment. We do these lessons here within hopes that you individuals would learn something. We don't have any free will. Until the next time, I say, Shalom.